Welcome back. It is 6:08 on your Sunday morning, and it is tax time, crunch time. Many of us trying to maximize donations, so we brought in our giving expert, Lisa Dietlin, to help us work through some of this. Good morning to you, Lisa.
Good morning.
Always good to see you. So what's your message to folks? Tax day is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, and I imagine a lot of people today, Anthony, are scrambling, looking for those receipts, but there's many more places to look. It used to just be our checkbook registry, but now we have to look in places like our email. Perhaps we made a donation online. How about our mobile phone? While we're still dealing with whether that's tax deductible because you're paying a bill to the mobile phone company, it is a donation. You know, you have to look at your credit card statement. There's many more places to look to gather those receipts today.
And it's a lot of times hard to remember what you've done throughout the year. For this next tax year, what do you recommend that people do to keep track so they don't have to scramble like this at the last second?
Well, you know, I always recommend having a charitable plan of action, you know, identifying those nonprofits and charities that you want to support with a donation or your time or maybe goods and services, and then following that plan. So if you have the plan written out, it's a lot easier to track. But you also, you know, there's many places that we make donations online via our emails, so be checking those places. Maybe create a little inbox, a separate box that says, you know, for my charitable donations. Or keep a file folder and just print everything out. But you should be getting receipts from your favorite nonprofits that you've made donations to.
Lisa, talk about how much difference these charitable donations can make in your return.
They can make a huge difference. You know, it used to be many things were deductible. In our lifetime, automobile loan interest used to be deductible on our taxes. Credit card interest used to be deductible. And in some states, political donations used to be deductible. Those have all gone away in the past, you know, 10, 20, 30 years. Charitable donations are one of the few things that are deductible on our taxes. So when you make a donation, it is important to keep track of that receipt, especially if it's over $250, so that you can get that deductibility.
Donations, though, are not all about just cash and financial donations. There are other ways you can go about doing this as well. There are some changes as well.
There are changes that have been made. You know, the IRS has gotten a little bit stricter on it. It's about the goods and services. When you're cleaning out your house and you donate that furniture because you bought new furniture, or those old electronics, or those baby clothes because now your child's a toddler or a 5-year-old. Donating those items to charity are very good and important to do, but you have to have a record of that, and you have to have documentation. The IRS is getting stricter about goods and services being documented so that you can deduct them.
Okay, so going forward into 2013, you brought some unique ideas to, or other ways to give back this coming tax year.
Well, I think it's real important to get creative, especially as we're coming out of this tough economy. One of the ways I say, if you're getting a tax refund, consider donating part of that to your favorite charities. You might have plans for it already, but think about carving out a little bit of it and giving that back, because for many people it's a windfall at this time of year and unexpected, unanticipated funds. I also recommend product and services in the sense of, you know, every nonprofit needs coffee, needs Kleenex, needs paper towels. Think about what they need and think about making a donation. For my company, we'll send an extra box of reams of paper. When we order one for my office, we send it, and you know, I don't notice the difference on the bill. It's minor for me, and yet my favorite nonprofit gets this package of reams of paper for their copy machine that many nonprofits struggle with, some of the basic office supplies. My friend Renee just let me know that her friend Jim was closing his business, and he had unused envelopes that were blank and paper, and making those donations. So as people transition in and out of jobs, open businesses, close them, think about donating those products, those services, or those pieces of equipment to your favorite nonprofit.
Really good advice, especially because people are starting to do spring cleaning.
They are.
Okay, Lisa Dietlin, always good to see you, and
wonderful.
great advice on a Sunday morning. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.